Insights with Terri Ep.202, a weekly look through the eyes of predictive astrologer Terri Ep.202. Here's Terri.
Hi everyone, this is Terri, and you're listening to Insights with Terri Ep.202. Thank you for joining me so we can explore together the week of January the 12th through the 18th, 2025. Well, what have we got in store? At this time of the year, I apologize ahead of time because time isn't really a great thing for me as far as being able to predict time or say how long is it going to take for this to happen. Are we talking about the past, the present, or the future? It's a pretty foggy area for me, but I'm pretty decent at guessing. What I've looked at patterns in the past is that right about this time, a lot of the information that I get for individuals is really kind of a bit of now and a lot of this year, what you're going to experience within the next year. Now, everybody's different, right? Because some of us work hard at getting things done. Some of us just like to look like we're busy but never really produce anything, but we're just busy. And some of us don't care and just don't do anything. So it just depends on how hard you're willing to work on your relationships, yourself, your goals, where you want to be in life. What do you see for yourself? Do you engage in self-care? Do you give everything away? Where are you? And that's going to predict how fast some of these situations that we'll be talking about are going to approach you. Now, what we have is we have Cancer in the sun sign, and I'm sorry, not Cancer, Capricorn, and we have Capricorn in Mercury, which is how we think and how we communicate. Great place if you want to get things done, get your taxes done, clean off the desk, get things organized. A friend of mine put together a mind map so you can do a mind dump and put everything on these really cool sheets that she made up. I just love it. Actually, I really look forward to doing it because all the cool colors and then it's there in writing, and I feel like I have a plan for myself. Wonderful thing. So Capricorn offers that to us, offers us the opportunity to try to get things organized, stay responsible to the things that we need to, and feel good about it. Even if it, for me, I just took, I think maybe 20 minutes because it was really bothering me. I hadn't clipped my dog's nails. When I say dogs, I'm saying 15 dogs have to have their nails done. Now, mine are all trained, so they really basically offer me their hand, so it's no big deal. So I get my treats out, and I get my nail clippers there, and I get my Dremel so I can round off the edges. And I think it took me I don't even think it took me 20 minutes. It took me longer to get up off the floor than it did to do their nails. But I'd been putting it off. I know it's called procrastination. Why? I have no idea. It's not a hard job. The dogs love it. They get their cookies. We smooch. Spend more time petting bellies than we do doing nails. I don't know why I procrastinated on that. But it felt so good to get it done. So now I have short nails everywhere. And that's what Capricorn offers us. So now I feel good about myself. Then I went out and did another little project. It only took about 10 minutes. Getting my professional calendar all ready for the new year. You know, all the things marked that I need to mark. I don't think that took 15 minutes either. But it just feels good to get it done. Little tiny projects. That's what Capricorn is offering us. And big projects if you want to slide into that arena as well. And then Pisces is still in Venus. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and attraction. It's really good for being attracted to somebody. It's really good for making love-like decisions, and maybe not being in your head, but being in your emotions. But then when that changes and our feet come down to earth, where have we landed and put ourselves? So just be careful. What you're attracted to may be transient. And look at it for that. Is this just temporary? If it is, then okay. If you're going to enjoy it and the fallout's not going to be bad, or you can tolerate it, go for it. If it's not worth the fallout, then say, you know what? I know I'm attracted to it. I know I want it. Do I need it? Probably not. Then can I pass it by and still live? So those are the decisions that have to be made. Capricorn's going to help you with that. And Mars, the planet of our drive and our passion, what we'll throw ourselves into, is still in Cancer, and that's retrograde. That's not the best for having the energy and the resources to get the things done that we want to get done. Capricorn's trying to get us to do it, but Mars in retrograde is saying, oh, you know what? It's cold outside. You don't want to do your taxes. Just go sit on the heating pad, wrap up in blankets, and watch Shameless. All right, now what's going to make you feel better? Can you compromise? Can you go sit on the couch and forget about it? Or can you work yourself and then miss the couch? Or can you just go right down the middle? Maybe I'll do a half an hour of this, I'll get a good inroad laid, and then I'll go and maybe make a cup of tea and sit and enjoy myself doing whatever it is. Or take a project that isn't as much fun, like maybe getting your taxes ready, and laying it all out on the coffee table while you have your tea, watching Shameless, a little distracted, but not so that you can't fulfill your responsibilities. So you made it half entertaining, half work. Hey, what's wrong with that? Nothing. And then this week we have a full moon. So our full moon is going to be on Monday, drum roll please, and the moon is in Cancer. The ruling planet of Cancer is the moon. So we have a moon-ruled zodiac sign in the moon, and it's full. Wow. Now, what's that good for? Well, Cancer loves love. Cancer loves to be loved. Cancer loves to love. Cancer's very psychic. Cancer is very, very comforting and nurturing. So that's nice energy. Who doesn't want to be comforted and nurtured? But maybe we need to do that for ourselves a little bit too, so we could move that inward. Full moon is lots of energy and a little lunacy, so be careful that you try to stay grounded. Pull on that Capricorn energy to stay grounded, because you can. This is an energy field that can make you feel good in relationships if you want to put the effort into it. You can have a relationship with yourself. You can have a relationship like I do with people and animals. And how do I want to expand that? I have a little fearful dog that's in right now, and this is a great time for me to express to that dog that it's secure, it's safe in this safe home, family. You have a pack now. The pack is going to defend you and take care of you. So I'm going to make every inch of use on that. And then we may have some health vulnerabilities this week, as it always offers us things to be aware of and to be careful of. Monday it starts with possible tummy issues. So if you have a tender tummy or certain foods don't like you, don't indulge. There's not the latitude to allow for missteps here. Then towards the end of the week, we could be looking, if you're vulnerable, at pancreatitis. And this is your animals as well. So I have 3 dogs that are prone, they're seniors, prone to pancreatitis. I would not push it at this time, so they wouldn't get any high fat out of the ordinary. I would be very careful that everything was lean and the fat content was very, very low. Paying more attention to what they ate. This is not where it gives you the latitude of, oh, I can put a little bit of chicken skin in there, they'll be okay. It wouldn't go well. So small intestine, your digestive tract, your pancreas, all of those have to be addressed. The middle of the week, if you have vulnerabilities in your blood pressure, your blood circulation, your heart, your aorta, you need to take care of it this week. I know snow is supposed to come this afternoon. If you're not used to shoveling, I'm used to throwing bags of dog food around daily. So when I unpack a 65 bag pallet of Inukshuk dog food, just as an aside, there's 2,600 pounds there that I have to move myself. I'm used to this, so going out and shoveling a couple of inches of snow is nothing for me. But some people don't They're called weekend warriors. Same with the dogs. They don't exercise their dogs much through the week, but they'll come out and do agility for hours and kill their dogs on the weekend. Weekend warriors. So just be careful. This week is not conducive to getting away with it. So just be careful, be careful, be careful. Monitor yourself. Look internally. What am I feeling? Am I okay? Does this feel not good? If it doesn't, stop. Just give yourself that break. So when you look at this, take care of yourself. Look at things in health. What am I doing that's for me? What am I doing against my own self? The other thing I'd like to bring to your attention is the guides have brought to my attention that meditation is a little bit more important for the next little bit in human beings. Why? They didn't give me a reason why. They just said, remind everybody to go back to some meditative practices, mind calming techniques, body calming techniques, thought calming techniques. Maybe it's because of the Capricorn energy making us all go, 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 go. So put meditation back on your schedule. You don't have to sit there and think about a grape for 20 minutes. You could go for maybe a 5-minute walk and just feel the cold. Just think about, am I cold inside, or am I just cold on my skin? What direction is the wind coming from? Can I feel it? Is there anything I can smell on the wind that's different? What does my body feel like? Is there any muscles that are stiff while I'm walking out? Was it hard to put my shoes on? All of that is internal attention that can be considered moving meditation. A bath with a candle, just looking at the colors, just checking out. You're checking out. You want a calm mind. You will not get the information from the guides, your guides, and your source if your mind is busy. They will get a busy signal, and they can't leave a message because your message box is all full. So you won't get the information that you're praying for and you're asking for. You need the quiet time for them to slip that file into your head so that when you need the answers, they're there. And meditation also engages the alpha waves, the beta waves, the theta waves, and each vibrational wave energy has a different aspect to it that is very, very crucial to us living a good life. Too much to talk about right now. I may make a podcast that's separate from this so that we can talk about this. It's really important. It really is for creative visualization and getting things done. Or maybe I'll just use that as a focal point for the next podcast. We'll see. We'll see what people would like. They'll tell me, or my guides will give me orders. So that's, kids, what we have for this week. There's going to be some opportunities open up for some of you. So some of you will have some doors that swing open. And as I said, this part is a general kind of information. So you can't say it's going to happen to everybody, but some of you are going to have some nice doors open and it looks positive. Some of you aren't going to put good plans in place for yourself. And if that's the case, we don't make plans, we can't get to the destination. And really be cognizant of how we're thinking, because they said a lot of people are not going to be thinking straight in the next little bit. So be suspicious of your thoughts. If you're not comfortable with how you're thinking or you think it's off, somebody that you trust and respect, bounce them off with somebody. Just say, does this make sense? I do this all the time with the people that I love and respect. I'm fortunate that I have a couple of friends that I feel very secure with, and I can give them my dark thoughts and say, does this make sense to you? Am I off the rails here? Or is this fuzzy thinking, or is this valid? And it stays in that conversation and isn't brought into something else. So do some mind dumping if you can, and make some time for emotional re-evaluation. The universe is telling me to tell the general crowd out there that emotional re-evaluation is going to be very important in the next little bit, so that we know what we want from ourselves, what we want from the people around us, what we have to give, what we can give, and what we can't give. That's the order of the day, kids. So on that note, I would like to thank profoundly Charlie O'Brien, who is just, without him, none of this would happen. He's put us on Spotify podcasts, Apple iTunes, Amazon Music podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So thank you very much, Charlie, for that. And he's created the website, www.terriworld.com, and he's archived a few of the past podcasts so that if we need a reference, we can go back, or if we just missed it, we can go back and see. And don't forget Charlie's the number 8, radio.com. Do yourself a favor and click into that. It's nice. He's got an amazing voice, but if you, like me, love music, and like the music of the past, which I do, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, all the oldies, it just brings back such warm maple syrup type of memories for me. A song can blast me into the past and make me feel so good. Tune in to Charlie's Big8Radio.com. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I so appreciate you dropping in. And if you need a reading for yourself or you need help with your animal, don't hesitate to call or text 519-726-6699, or you can email me at terri.coutts@gmail.com. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Charlie. Have yourselves a wonderful week. I hope to talk to you again next week. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to Insights with Terri Coots. Visit Terri's website at terriworld.com, TERRI world.com.